Hello, hello. How is everyone feeling? Welcome into this live. Let me just see if you can actually hear me. I actually thought that we were live for like so long because, hang in there, because I want to say this, but I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, you can. Okay. So I actually thought that we were live for like so long, because I always like to leave like a few minutes of live with that like wait a minute kind of thing, so everyone knows that we're live and you can join us and that kind of thing. And then I come here and I see that I actually have to click go live. Like this brain is so stupid sometimes, but we're live now, so that's what matters. So sorry by the delay. But yeah, so welcome to another personal reading live. And today we're going to answer some personal questions. We are going to, as always, go with the order of the things, of the questions that appear, okay? You don't have to donate anything unless you want to jump the line. So we have a few free readings over here. So if you don't want to wait or miss the chance of actually having your reading, your question answered, you can donate, and that way you skip the line. And yeah, that's it. So you can donate through PayPal, you can donate through Super Chat. If you're on Patreon on the Virgo shopping and look mama I'm flying, then that is going to automatically sign you up for the like jump the line kind of thing. And also if you're on a YouTube membership, okay? So if you're on Patreon, I would appreciate if you would leave like your name, because sometimes the usernames are different. So I know that you're actually there. If you were on YouTube membership, you actually don't have to do anything because the little birdie shows up, I think. But with that being said, let's get into stuff. So I hope everyone is doing great today. Happy Monday. We're right at the end of April, which is crazy because it just feels like it was yesterday that 2024 actually started. But we're here now, and it's an amazing day, so we're going to make this work. Good morning, good afternoon, good everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, everyone. We're kind of energized today, so yeah, this is gonna be fun because I probably won't say anything with like good. So just buckle up. But yeah, so with that being said, let's get started here. We already have a donation, so we're gonna get started there, and then we're gonna go through the questions as they came up. All right, so with that being said, let's go here into Reiko. Hello, it's been a while. It's good to see you. Well, to see you, but let's see what we have for you. Okay, well, let's see what your guides have for you and what you need to know. Oh wow, okay. So we split the deck and we already have prosperity lies ahead. So I think you're pretty well on the right path towards your VTuber journey. At least we have some prosperity lying ahead. Sending popcorn and soda while waiting. That's funny. All right, what do we got here? And yeah, oh my goodness. So there is no one, no other, but prosperity lies ahead that actually pops up. So I feel like you are very well on the right path towards a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity. I feel like things are definitely working out for you. I feel like there's this feeling here. Look at the big picture. Communication is key. And hang in there. There you go. Communication is key. So I feel like there is a big thing here around how you communicate to yourself and how you're viewing things. Because if you're always on this, I don't know, I feel like we're all do this from time to time, but you could be always in this point of comparing your progress, for example, in a very little short amount of time. And so when you get to this point where you actually grew a lot, but you're watching that progress day by day, you're not going to see that big progress. You're going to see like small potatoes, right? So if you kind of create a little space and, for example, ask yourself, where was I 2 years ago? Where was I 2 months ago, right? And not really comparing yourself to where you were last week. That I feel like can give you a bigger sense of pride, and it can help you feel a little bit more positive about your path, you know, because I feel like you are clearly on the right path. But don't, I don't know, stop yourself in your tracks, you know, by being too harsh on yourself, by, I don't know, just not seeing how good you are, you know, because you will have a lot of good luck. And I feel like you are also very talented, and I feel like you're doing great, and I feel like you have everything to make this happen. Just don't be so harsh on yourself. That could be one of the things that could be stopping you a little bit. And your guides kind of want you to get into this place of like, don't give up. Everything is okay, right? We're by your side, and you're really doing great, okay? So see yourself doing great. Yeah, exactly. See? So I feel like maybe you can even start doing, like I vouch for this every single time, with gratitude and with pride journaling. Those are two amazing things that can change you like completely. So like 3 things you're grateful for, and this is for everyone, like just on your day-to-day basis, please do this. It changes your whole life. 3 things you're grateful for on a daily basis, and then you can do the pride side daily or weekly, but 3 things you're proud of. That it really changes the way you view things, the way you see yourself and you view the world around you. And it really helps you understand that you have so much to value in yourself, so much to be proud of yourself, so much goodness happening in your life. And it kind of helps you figure things out in a different way, okay? So that could be a little bit of a homework here for you. There we go. There we go. So let's pull here some tarot to get some more information. It's interesting because the way the card, like the cards all went like this. Like now I know what the cards are, but I couldn't know it. And there is almost this feeling of there are things to be revealed to you. You know, the more you work, the more you put your efforts into this, the more you follow your heart as well, because we have here Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, right? The more you work with yourself when it comes to your creativity, to following your heart, to following your passions, and the more you do these things, the more you're going to be continuing to step forward, and the more you're going to be kind of like revealing your path as you go, you know, and I don't know, I feel like you have really, really amazing things to reveal here. So we have the Fool, we have the Moon, we have the Ace of Pentacles, nice, Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Swords. So again, this right here, it's definitely what we're talking about. How you speak to yourself, okay? How you view things, that is the thing that changes it all, okay? So this, I feel like it's one of the things that it's mostly in your way, how you view your path, because that is the whole thing of manifestation, right? If you're trying to manifest something and you truly visualize it happening and see everything unfolding right beside you, then it's gonna happen, right? You're going to start manifesting that reality into your life. If all you're seeing are setbacks, are heartaches, are pain and frustration and failures, if all you're seeing is that, then you're going to manifest that into your reality. Not that you're gonna have more of that, you're gonna see more of that, right? And you could eventually miss out on opportunities and that kind of thing, okay? So the first thing to do, work on that mindset. I don't think it's so much mindset. I feel like it's more perspective than anything, okay? There could be a few things here to heal and everything, but this moon is definitely giving me like big new opportunities to be revealed kind of vibe. So there could be like a new, let's say like a new setup, a new environment, a new content, new strategy, new ways of doing things, like innovate, try some new things out. That could really push you forward, okay? There could also be some opportunities here coming up, okay? So these could be particularly related. I did see these 3 of Pentacles. So maybe related with partnerships, with, I don't know, contracts with other people, like it's not affiliate things. It's the ads and that kind of thing. There could be some partnerships of some sort. Let's just say that. in your future, okay? But I don't think we're supposed to talk too much about that, because I feel like your guides kind of want to have some things hidden around, okay? But yeah, so let's just pull you here some advice to finish this up. The situation is not what it seems. Perspective, okay? Look around, there's something you're not seeing. Please value yourself, okay? I really feel like you have so much to be proud of. And that can really change so much, okay? Because you are on the right path. You are on the path to a lot of money and prosperity, okay? So please appreciate yourself, okay? Take good care of yourself with this bubble bath and face mask. And then with this speak up, how do you speak to yourself, okay? That is another thing to keep in mind. Alrighty? So I really hope this helped and that it kind of answered your question and what you wanted to look at. Guides always love to surprise you and everyone. Guides are a little bit tricky, you know, because when we think we have it all figured out, we're like, yeah, okay, this is the thing. They're like, no, it's not. There we go. Roller coaster. So, yeah, our guides can be kind of tricky sometimes, but they love us. So, let's see here. Oh, goodness. All right. Let me just tidy this up. Oh, we have one the other way around. So I did see that our beautiful royalty baby joined the YouTube membership. Thank you so much for that. And thank you so much for your donation, Reiko. Really, really appreciate it. That's great. You're welcome. And I wish you all the best. I really feel like you're doing great. So keep going. You've got this. But let's get here into Royalty Baby, which was actually the first free reading. But welcome to the supportive nest, I guess. And thank you so much for your support. You're always here, and I appreciate you so freaking much. So much love. But let's get here. Like I'm so, I don't know what is going on here. Like I'm too energetic today. And I don't drink coffee. I don't drink anything like that. So I don't know. It's just vibes, I guess. But let's get here into your question. So, okay. Well, let's use you. Let's see here. What do we got for Royalty Baby? Okay. So far, so good. We have intimacy, sensual, confidence, trust. We have submissive, beauty, nurture, waiting. And we have engagement, union, official, level up. There's almost this feeling of it could be headed in a good way, but it's headed that way. You know, it's not quite there. I feel like there's something to wait for. Something is still unfolding. This person may still be healing from something. They could still be getting in the right mindset, the right energy. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Okay. Yeah, we have crossroads. Choices, stay or go, on and off. And this kind of came out in reverse. So it is saying that a decision is being made, especially here with the dominant soulmate. It's almost like this person is making a choice and the choice is you. I feel like this is kind of, I don't know, it almost feels unexpected because we have this higher self here. Spiritual growth and line ascension. I feel like this person is leveling up and it's in that process. So I don't know if when you met them, if they were a little bit more immature, if they were not quite in this place towards engagement, towards a commitment, towards something more official, if they were kind of, I don't know, not really into that or avoiding it a little bit, or, you know, at least it wasn't the energy or something like that. But it does appear that there's like a plot twist. There's like sudden energy shift. And they're choosing you and they're willing to move towards you like this. Okay. I feel like there's just this little note of I feel like it's advice in the sense of this submissive, you know, don't, there's that thing of like, don't chase, attract, right? And it's a little bit like that, but I feel like it's more in a sense of take care of yourself, really make sure that your energy is protected, that you're really giving yourself what you want, and not only, you know, not expecting for other people to give that to you and all that kind of thing, all that self-care stuff that we talk about in the readings. I feel like that is the thing that your spirit guides are wanting to warn you about, or just give you that advice in that direction, because I feel like there's still a bit of leveling up here to do. There's still a little bit of growth for this person, because I feel like this whole thing is new to them, if that makes any sense. So they're kind of trying to understand what is going on with themselves. But what do we got here? What can you tell us? Wow, yeah. And it's interesting because I did see the Knight of Wands wanting to come out, but then it didn't. So I feel like this person could have been, I don't know, not looking for commitment. I'm not going to say that they were a player at some point, but I don't think that they were looking for a commitment, because I feel like they're really focused on this, on their independence, on their, you know, on themselves and on just trying to figure things out. I do feel like they still have a lot of things to work through, and to overcome, a lot of things to heal. There are a lot of fears here, a lot of burdens, a lot of wounds. But I feel like you kind of came out of the blue for this person, because now they see you. Hang there. Now they see you as this Nine of Cups, like wish fulfillment. You're everything they've always wanted. You really give them what they've been looking for, right? And I feel like, you know, they're starting to see some potential here with the Two of Cups. They're starting to see like so much unfolding, so much potential, and they're really wanting to achieve this. Again, there's still stuff to grow, okay? I feel like we're really new to each other. Yeah, so I feel like there are still things for you to know about each other, right? And maybe there are still things for you to know about their past and about what they're healing and what they're overcoming and all those things. But they are doing that quite fast, actually. And they're healing beautifully. So this actually has like great potential, really great. They're growing like this super fast. They're making amazing progress, because I feel like their end goal is you, and it's having something with you, something solid, not just something flighty and woo, right? Something solid, something that they can lean on. And they're wanting to provide that to you. So this really amazing. Your guides are essentially, to recap, what they want you to know about this new person. It is that they are someone very independent, and they take their independency very seriously, especially because I feel like they had to work really hard for it. So they're still healing from a lot of things. Not that they were commitment phobe, but I feel like they could have been distancing themselves a little bit from that, you know, and just trying to get themselves in good shape. And I feel like they did it. I feel like the only thing to overcome here is being open to love, which I feel like they're working through. Really amazing progress. They're choosing you. They see an amazing potential with you. And this is something that can lead to like really good, to something really, really good. So there are still a few things for you to learn about them. Nothing like, I don't know, they went to prison because they did something. No, it's just they have a past, right, that they are healing from. So yeah, really amazing stuff. Wow, this is amazing. Let's just pull here some advice. Yeah, this is great. So the situation is not what it seems. So if you ever start wondering, oh, maybe I should stop, maybe this is not for me, maybe this is like really bad, go crazy, okay? Go crazy, because this is actually really good. But in the meantime, don't forget about yourself, okay? Don't forget to take good care of yourself and to date yourself, you know, to understand also what are your insecurities, what are your wounds, all those things, okay? What is holding you back from love? What is keeping you blocked when it comes to love? All those things, all that jazz. All right, so you are the best. But I really hope this helped, and I'm really excited for you, because this sounds really good, actually. I'm really excited for this. So I really hope this helped, and that you're excited too. I wish you all the best, and thank you for joining us once again on the YouTube membership. And let's proceed, shall we? Let's proceed. So, where were we? Oh, here we are. So, now we have Brandy. Hello. Good morning for you too. So, let's get here into your general guidance. Let me just fix this thing right here. I'm feeling it slip away a little bit. All right. Doesn't look that great, but we move. So, let's get here some general guidance for you. What does Brandy need to know? I actually feel called to pull from those decks as well. Let's see. Let's start here. Yeah, I feel like your biggest messages are in those decks. So we have your commitment is being tested to something. I don't know to what, but let's get some more cards from here. So it's actually interesting that the decks that I'm feeling called to pull some cards from you are all Rebecca Campbell's decks. The Work Your Light. There we go. Work Your Light Oracle. From Rebecca Campbell. It's like I'm energetic but also a little slow today, so this is an explosive combination. And we have the Starseed Oracle. So these are all very spiritual decks, very very like woo kind of thing, you know? So let's see what we have for you. But there is a commitment for something here. And it's almost like, yeah, we have it's time to release negativity and nothing is yet set in stone. I feel like possibilities are there for you. But at the same time, I feel like there are also different possibilities there for you. If that makes any sense. So I feel like there is a commitment to a bigger vision. And then I feel like it's like, don't get so caught up on who it is. Don't get so caught up on how it goes, on how it starts, on, oh, you look great. Thank you. I just saw that now. Don't get so caught up on the how, on the who it is, on that kind of thing, whatever this is about. There's something about, there are things out there, like be open to stuff, right? But let's see where we go with this. Okay, so we have the Sub Rosa, Hidden in Plain Sight, Mysteries, Learning, and Teaching. This is actually from another deck that I've joined. But a Hidden in Plain Sight, Mysteries, Learning, and Teaching. This is so interesting. We also have Imrama, Where You're Being Called to Journey To. Yeah. And The Never Unfolding Rose. Cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. So I really get this feeling that there's something here that I feel like you want to accomplish, something you want to manifest, something you want to create into your life, to bring into your life. And it's like this solution is right in front of you. The path forward is right in front of you with this hidden in plain sight. It's like if you open your eyes, it's right there, you know? And, oh, that is interesting. So I guess this message is coming in like according to what you need to hear and in good timing. Because I feel like the key here is to really like, when we're trying to manifest, let's back up a little bit. When we're trying to manifest something and we're kind of putting that intention out into, you know, to the universe and that kind of thing, to God, whatever you believe in, we are often called to ask specifically, right? So I want this guy that is, 6'1". I don't really know that, like the foot things, because I'm from Europe, so we do like centimeters and that kind of thing in meters. But it's 6 foot kind of thing, and it's a doctor, and it's that kind of thing. We can get that specific, but we can also get not that specific. So I want someone that is kind. I want someone that is fun, right? Think more of quality traits and not so much of what they do and who they are physically, right? It's that kind of thing. When it comes to careers, like I want to be a billionaire. And maybe you think, I'm going to be a billionaire by selling dog treats. And maybe you're actually going to be a billionaire by selling bicycles. I don't know, right? So it's like, try to keep like this open mind about how things happen for you. right? And I feel like the key for you to figure out what is the right path for that big dream, for that big goal, I feel like it is going to be by listening to your heart. And that sounds like such cheap advice and the thing that I say all the time. But following your heart and following that like intuitive feeling of, you know what, today I feel like going to purchase a bicycle and to, you know, change it up and then sell it for another price, right? That it could start like that, right? And then another thing with this cracked open, I feel like it's happening for you, not to you. I feel like this is also very important because sometimes we're so caught up on, oh no, but it has to be this way, that when it doesn't work, we're like so pissed. And remember that it's because that wasn't the thing. Dog treats didn't work and you're really pissed about it. It's not dog treats, it's bicycles, okay? I feel like that's something to kind of always keep in mind. And I don't think that you're going to go into this commitment, whatever it is, you know, into this manifestation, into this big dream, by following logic, you know. Oh, that's great. Oh, so I'm glad I clarified that. That's really good. And we even get another clarification from this perspective. None of this matters, zoom out, common ground. So there we go. It's not about being so focused on super details. It's about zooming out and thinking about what you really want, you know? And another confirmation here with the all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. I feel like this is more of a discovery you make from day to day and not so much of this logical path of, oh no, but dog treats are really trendy. Maybe I should try something with this. And I really love dogs, right? It's going to be something that you're just going to know. So logic won't get you there. If you're doing things and then it starts to become really like, you know what, I don't really like this, but now I've started it, so I'm going to continue this. If you're doing this has an obligation, that is not the path. And we all are going to have things to do that we're not going to love, that kind of thing. But it's different. It's different when you're making a sacrifice of some sort and an obligation, right? So I feel like you should ask yourself, like every single day, am I doing this because I have to do this or because I get to do this? And it's going to lead me where I want to go, right? So I hope this whole thing makes sense. I hope so, because I feel like I'm talking nonsense, so yeah. But let's pull some tarot here for you and see what we got. There we go, new opportunity right there, hidden in plain sight. And there we go, we have Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, King of Cups. So, it's so great because I feel like I'm talking nonsense, but it's actually making really good sense to you. This is what amazes me about tarot. It's like I'm just talking, I'm just speaking words sometimes, and it actually makes sense. This is great. But there's definitely some new opportunities here for you, okay? I feel like some of these new opportunities could be related to something about love, okay? This could be another message, like a separate message. But it kind of goes along the same lines, that thing of like manifest qualities of a person, not what they do, and who they are and that kind of thing, right? So that also lines up with it. But I feel like there's a big message about that heart, about that intuition, about what makes sense to you and no one else's, you know, because what's going to make sense to you, it's not going to make sense to other people. What is logical for you, it's emotional for someone else, right? So there's this big thing of independence, of you taking care of yourself, looking out for yourself. I'm also hearing something about like something about plans, like don't talk plans, don't tell them plans, something like that. So maybe this is about, I mean, that is definitely something to not attach like external energy to your plans and to your dreams and manifestations. Don't really share that openly with the world and that kind of thing, and with people that you don't have that much trust, with people that are not so good with money, for example, right? So that could be another message. Like you can share with people that you trust and that you know that it's not going to affect the intention and the energy of it. Also, if you're protected, right, and you protect your energy with like a little bubble, I always like to do that, for example. But if you protect yourself in that intention, that energy, I feel like it's okay. But try to keep it more on the private side, all right? But we have really amazing things here to take a leap of faith. Again, this right here, this dude is not logical. This dude is crazy AF, you know? So this dude is crazy. I feel like your advice is be crazy, right? So it's like, don't think, just jump and then think about the consequences later, right? It's kind of that situation. And I'm also, you know, you were, that's really good. Keeping your ideas to yourself. Yeah. There's also something that I feel like it would be interesting for you to ask yourself, considering you're a Leo-Virgo, with a Cap rising especially, because I feel like, you know, we have the Leo side, you have the Saggy moon, but you also have the Virgo side and the Cap rising. So this could lead to a little bit of a difficulty letting go of control and not knowing everything and jumping just because and being crazy, right? How have you been dealing with that Leo Saggy side? Have you been making room for it? Have you been being crazy? Have you been just following your passions randomly and not really caring if that makes sense, not really caring if that fits in your daily routine or not? How would you feel about that thing of letting go of control, right? I feel like that would be something important for you to kind of understand, because with the cusp, we always have to balance those two energies. And I feel like right now, you're in a battle with yourself. Yeah, I feel like right now, maybe that Leo side needs to kind of, let's come up a little bit and just go, right? Because especially another thing that I've been realizing is that according to like the season that we may need to choose our side a little bit. So this is something that I'm still kind of trying to figure out if it is true or not, but just a little insight. Is that, for example, in this Aries time, we had crazy things going on. We had Mercury going retrograde. We were in Aries time, which is like all new stuff, and it's Aries, it's impulsive and that kind of thing. And I really felt like I needed to be diligent, committed, right? Consistent. Like, I don't want to do it. I don't care. I'm going to do the sacrifice because it's for my highest good. So I'm not going to leave things unfinished. I had to really be in my Virgo, while allowing the Leo side to also come through with passions and that kind of thing. But Virgo had to be in the command. Now we're in Taurus season, which is already much more structured, centered, grounded by nature, right? So we may need to step a little bit more into our Leo side, right? And this, I mean, if there's anyone watching and this kind of makes sense, considering you're a cusp, kind of do this work with yourself too, right? Considering your cusp, I am in this season. So for my cusp, maybe I need to work more with this side, right? So in this Taurus season, definitely be a little bit more crazy, Brandy, okay? More into our fiery side. So let's just pull here some quick advice for you. So we definitely have those external factors, right? Keep it to yourself. Then we have gift yourself. I love me. We have do something that matters. This is all about, you know, the Leo side is about passions. It's about a little bit of the lust, right? And the pampering yourself and just falling yourself into luxury, that kind of thing. And I feel like this is a little bit of that, right? The Virgo is also the ruler of the 6th house, of self-care, of routines, that kind of thing. So I feel like your advice is truly to connect with your passions, love yourself so fully that all you do is for your happiness, right? And there's also a little bit of the more self-care side of like, if you want to buy something for yourself, I feel like this is a yes. Okay, so you've been like kind of, I don't know, eyeing a dress or eyeing a new PS5. That would be a message from my boyfriend. It's okay for you to buy it. Okay, so there's a little bit of that energy too. Okay, so this was such a great energy. I really love this because it's feeling really light, but it's feeling like a lightness hidden in plain sight, you know? It's feeling like it can't get lighter than this. Then you know, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I hope this helped. I wish you all the freaking best. You're doing really great, okay? And that's it. So, thank you so much for being here. Let's, how is this? Oh my goodness. Okay, it's this way. You're welcome. Let's just tidy this up so we can get here into our next question. Alrighty. So while we shuffle, let's see here who we have next. For those that are just joining us, we're going through readings in order of appearance, okay? If you want to jump the line, you can always donate, okay? That's how it works over here on the Nest. And you can donate through Super Thanks, PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee. All of those links are going to be in the description box, okay? But if you're willing to wait, then wait it up, and hopefully we'll get to your question. So, all right. Let's get here. So we were just on Brandy. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we have Lucky Sprite. All right, let me just drink a little water, and we're going to get into your person. All right. So, there you go. Let's get into your person. So, Lucky Sprite. Okay. To be honest, I feel like they're kind of unsure themselves. So, we have this self, having virtual whiskey now. Oh dear. Enjoy your whiskey, please. But we have self, single, independence, freedom. We also have this desire, oh Jesus, with passion, sex, lust. We also have divine, intervention, divine timing, life purpose. We have broken, drained, ending, falling apart. So like I said, I don't think that even this person knows how they feel right now, you know? Because I feel like they have some sort of, I don't want to say commitment phobia, but there's something that is kind of leaving them anxious. And I feel like it is because they were really getting used to this. And there is something from you that is pulling them to somewhere else, but they don't know how to do that because they've been kind of ignoring this, right? There's something that they need to heal that I feel like they've been ignoring, and it's not allowing them to kind of step into the next level of this situation. That is not allowing them to be fully open to you and fully open to this connection, right? And I feel like there's like an inner battle going on that they don't know how to deal with, right? Because we have this divine, so it's all kind of, just divinely guided, and it's supposed to happen this way, right? And they could be going through like a dark night of the soul, really expanding and extending and leveling up. But when we go through that, it's really tricky and it's complicated and it's confusing and all those things. So I feel like they're really unsure about what is going on here with themselves, right? But let's see. I mean, at the very least, they're definitely very much attracted to you, right? But I feel like there's more than that to this. There's just like this feeling of like something flighty, something unstable in some way, if that makes any sense. You're making sense. Okay. But let's see here. Oh yeah. Yeah. So we have the hermit. That was the, oh yeah. It's that thing. They're kind of leveling up. They're growing. They are learning a lot about themselves without learning it, you know, because I don't think exactly. I don't think that he knows what is going on. And even though like this hermit, when we have the hermit, it's about introspection, and it's also a little bit about divinely guidance, right? And information getting to us and us listening to it and learning from it and like embracing all of those new discoveries about ourselves. The thing is, he's not doing that. He's getting all the information. He's getting all the tools to overcome the situation, to heal, to grow, to level up. he's not doing that, right? And with this King of Cups, there we go. This is like the surface level of, oh yeah, like I'm still attracted to you, that kind of thing. But this is the deep level, the King of Cups. There is emotion there. There is love there. It's not just passion. But I feel like at the same time, there are a lot of regrets. There's a lot of sadness, not only when it comes to this situation to you, but to themselves. I feel like they feel lost. They feel completely confused and like, right? Battling some personal issues and work. Exactly. And we actually have the King of Pentacles here. I feel like the career portion is the part that is going on the best, because we have really good energy when it comes to the career. King of Pentacles, we have Chariot, Temperance, Ten of Pentacles, and I feel like this is also coming up as like an avoidance, right? Because the more they focus here, and the more they have this under control, the more they can have the other thing out of control, and their emotional self. So they're definitely avoiding doing the work. I feel like at this moment, you know, in terms of advice for you, it would really be from a place of not really like a be careful, like in the sense of warning and everything's gonna be wrong and blah, blah, blah. But I feel like it's more of a take care of yourself, you know? If someone is not okay with themselves, then it's gonna be very difficult for them to be able to give you what you're looking for and to give you what you truly deserve, right? So this right now is a mess. This person is a mess. And I feel like they're trying to figure out themselves, but they're not willing to be vulnerable with themselves to be able to figure out themselves, you know? So as much love and as much desire as they may have, it's not looking easy at the moment, at least. Okay? I'm staying away. Yeah. I mean, at least for the time being, you know, our guides have this thing of never letting us know the next move, right? So, but at least for the time being, it's definitely not a good energy to be around, right? Focus on getting yourself together and just figuring yourself out, being centered, being loving to yourself, doing the things that you love, pursuing your dreams and all those things, right? And the rest will follow. Yeah, so we have here, being apologetically you. So definitely, you know, be authentic, take care of yourself, look out for yourself, look at all those things. Be kind to yourself, especially when it comes to your past, when it comes to this connection, when it comes to everything. Just because things happen this way with this person doesn't mean that everyone is going to be that way, right? It doesn't mean that the past has to repeat itself. Even if we're talking about like a reconciliation in the future, who knows? It doesn't have to be this way. To be honest, this kind of feels like a get ready to open up to love kind of thing. So, just saying. But definitely follow your heart, okay? Is that thing, follow your dreams, be open to surprises, to new adventures, okay? And love yourself. Alrighty, so I hope that helped in that it kind of explained things a little bit and brought a little bit of clarification into your situation. But that is it. And thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy the whiskey, the popcorns, all of those nice things. Well, let's just ask that real quick. For the time being, no. Completely dead, but there are still feelings there. So I wouldn't be surprised if in the future he tries something, especially because of this, okay? Because of all that lust and kind of thing. But I really feel like you may have some new love coming through, okay? Don't overthink it though. I feel like this is more of a time for you to focus on yourself, okay? At least for a little while. And healing whatever you need to heal, okay? Oh, oopsie. Okay. So, let us drink just a little water. So, let us just see something. Okay. So, Lucky Sprite, I really hope this helped. I wish you all the freaking best. Much love, much positive energy your way. And let's get here. We have a donation from TM. Another leo-virgo cusp. You're welcome, Lucky. Welcome in, TM. Let's get into your reading. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. Let's see about your question. Oh, we have so many Leo Virgos today in the chat. This is great. Leo Virgo energy here. All like coming together in a good ball of sunshine. I'm really weird today. I don't know. Don't ask me. But let's see here what you have. So we're going to start with that question about your ex. And then we'll just have a look into your month of May. So what is going on here with the ex? What are the feelings? Okay. So we have children, innocence, fun, immaturity. We have distraction, and we have money. So I kind of feel like there is stuff going on around here. I feel like they're avoiding feelings for you, to be honest. Because, I mean, the second we have distraction and money, they're definitely using money, their career in a sense, has a way to kind of, you know, numb the feelings for everything else. Because I feel like with this children here, the reason why I put a little emphasis on immaturity is because I feel like that's kind of what's going on. I feel like they're not really willing to, I don't know, work on something, and I feel like it's within themselves too, but even work on the situation, because I feel like, and you have children together, so that also makes sense. But I feel like there is a desire, like bottom of the deck, we have fertility here. And we have new beginnings, we have children again, and possibilities. And I feel like there is a desire for a new beginning here. There is a desire to birth something. There is a desire to you know, create something here together and to kind of try something out together as a team. But at the same time, there is a lack of willingness to do that. There's like a separation from that sense. So it's like, let's take care of the children, but then, I don't care about the rest. And I'm just going to focus here. Right? So I can support my children and I can do all of those things. But there is a big avoidance of feelings here, because I feel like there are feelings for you. They're avoiding it. Let's see. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Yeah. Oh. There you go. So again, I feel like there is a big desire to communicate some apology here, to communicate some, I wouldn't say reconciliation of some sort. I feel like there's just a desire for resolution. I feel like in their mind, or not in their mind, it's an apology of like, I'm sorry how things went. Well, let's just do our best for our children. That is their logical side. But their emotional side, there's a big regret and a big desire to kind of go back to the past, go back to what you had, go back to creating something new together, right? Something new, better, but together. And we have this 10 of Pentacles, 4 Wands, which is talking about commitment, is talking about union, is talking about a partnership here. And that is something that they desire. But again, they cannot sense that. You know, they can't do anything with that. It's like it's blocked, because even I cannot read this energy completely, right? Their emotions are blocked. It's like they're creating this complete ice block in place of their emotions. And they're not being able to kind of melt it away and really feel the feelings that they're feeling, right? And I feel like that closure conversation was this logical side. And I feel like they had much more to say than just the closure conversation. I feel like they wanted more, but they couldn't really tell it. So right now, they're not really willing to face their emotions, even though there are emotions there. I feel like they're really focused on, you know, the children and trying to just get everything balanced, but they cannot deny this connection, right? There's a really big spiritual bond between the two, and I feel like they don't know how to deal with that. They're really not happy with how things are right now. That is for sure. and they're not able to, again, like with the Hermit and with the Hanged Man here and with the Temperance, there's like so much that they have within that they don't listen. Feelings, also their spirit guides talking to themselves and giving them signs, giving them synchronicities, giving them all of those things. They cannot listen to them. They're avoiding it. They're avoiding their whole internal self, you know? Anything else about this person's feelings? Yeah. And I really feel like this person is not happy with their current life. Absolutely. Absolutely. And there we go. We were talking about the ice block in their feelings in place of their heart, kind of. When we have the Queen of Swords, which is the complete symbolism of that, right? So there are a lot of emotions that are not being spoken here. A lot of things that need to be acknowledged for themselves and to be worked on, but they don't do that. They don't know how to do that. They don't want to do that. And with this Four of Cups, with the Tower, they're really getting tired of the life that they are living. So I wouldn't be surprised, and you're so I oh, she's a Libra. Yeah, that makes sense. But with that thing of like in a union, since you were separated and to avoid the self-work, I feel like that is completely it. And I wouldn't be surprised if there was a separation their way eventually. I feel like they're going to be avoiding it because I feel like, you know, this is kind of filling up everything in their life. The work, the children, the everything else is kind of filling up a place. And they're putting all of their energy in that to fill up the place, when in fact that place cannot be filled by all of these things. It has to be filled with healing. It has to be filled with self-love and self-work and that kind of thing. So this person is a big mess. Their life is a big mess, to be honest. They're trying to get everything under control, but the only way they're having a sense of control, not true control, because the only way to get that control is to heal and to work on themselves. And they're really dissatisfied with their life because of all these things, right? So, like, yeah, there are feelings here. There is a desire to have more and to work on something else a little further, to maybe not revive something here, but to rebuild something, right? To really work on things. But they, again, that is their higher self speaking. That is not their conscious self, if that makes any sense, right? Their conscious self is just worried about this. Just worried about this. So there are feelings there that they cannot process, I guess. Okay. So let's just get you here some advice when it comes to this situation, and we'll have a little overlook on your month of May. So we have over here, we have stop, we have grounding in this case, and small things matter too. Wake up and go now. Something needs to end. I feel like there's something better for you out there, okay? Even though they may want this, again, even though they may want more, they at the same time don't want more because they are not ready to have more and that kind of thing. So I feel like there's something else out there for you. And there's something about there's something about like making sense of their actions and all of those things. And it's like what I'm hearing is something like you cannot keep on making sense of their actions because they just don't make sense. So try to detach yourself a little bit from that and from this whole situation. I mean, you have children in common, so you're always going to have to connect in some way. But your work on yourself also matters, right? And you kind of opening up to going exploring something new, going into new horizons, whether that is love, whether that is career, it doesn't matter. Like, fulfill yourself, right? Really pursue your path and make yourself have a life that you're satisfied with, have a life that you're happy about, right? And oh yeah, look at that. Behind that something needs to end, we have I'm worth more. So I feel like this situation is kind of coming to an end in some way. You're always going to be connected through your children and spiritually, to be honest, because if it is a twin flame relationship, there's always a bond there. But I feel like it is time for us to step up, to rise above, and to look for something more. Okay, to look for something else, to look for a different light. Okay, different light, different life, different, okay, new things. So I hope that made sense, this love portion at least. But let's see here. Just a few cards around your month of May. What do we got? What do we got for the month of May? Oh my goodness. Cards are flying here. These are way too many. So, alright, I like this. So, we were just talking, we talked about like your closure, conversation, that kind of thing, and how there was something to know you end and move forward into something new. And we have your closure and confidence. It's almost like you're having the confidence to move towards a new door in the end, right? To put an end to your current life. That sounds very dramatic. It's not that dramatic, but to put an end to your current situation and to open your horizons to something else. I feel like that's something, especially with this light in your load. You're kind of unburdening yourself, healing a lot of things. So that's really good. We also have life purpose here. So I would see this as you finding a new part of yourself. And we were talking about like go towards new adventures, whether that is love, whether that is career. I feel like there's a lot of potential for you to go towards a new, not necessarily career, but a new path that could bring money in. Because we have here money or property through an inheritance, winning, windfall. And we have fire, passion, strong emotion, passion to love or hate. And this is all talking about passion, right? This is all talking about you following your deepest desires and awakening a part of you, right? And we also have here a change for the better. There we go. I feel like you're really letting this whole situation go, at least the start of it, because it's something that takes time and all those things. But I feel like this is going to be the start of it. I feel like you're also going to be having, not to sound kind of delusional or woo-woo and that kind of thing, but a lot of talks with yourself and your spirit guides. Definitely pay attention to dragons. You could have a spirit guide in the shape of a dragon. But we have dragon, beware of self-delusion, and vine, seek out information that will help you. I feel like you're really discovering a new part of yourself. You're going to be getting a lot of messages, okay? Multiple here saying that you're a shaman. Yeah, of course. That would be one of the energies, for example. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So again, I feel like this is definitely going to be a month for you to explore that, for you to explore those gifts, and for you to kind of, just break away from this energy, because this energy is restricting and it does hold back a person a little bit. And you're definitely changing things for the better. We have happiness and well-being. You're really doing great. I feel like this is going to be a really positive month for you, all in all, with a lot of healing, a lot of self-discovery too. Oh, I love this. I really love this. Because we have over here the devil with the justice. Like, this is my favorite combination. Because, we have the devil, which can talk about karmic ties. And then we have justice, which is bringing things into balance, is bringing things into justice, right? And healing them, breaking away those patterns. So anything that was karmic, which this relationship could have been a false twin, for example. That does happen. But you're breaking away any chains that were kind of connecting you with this person, any chains that were holding you back, right? Breaking away from them. And not only that, we have this page of swords, page of wands with the moon. So this is really telling me that, again, you're discovering new things from yourself, new passions, new talents, new New gifts. There's like a psychic gift that you're unlocking. I was trying to pick up on which it might be. But there's definitely something about the first one is definitely your communication with your guides. Could be hearing a lot of messages. I'm not sure if it would be, for example, through clairvoyance or clairaudience. Maybe it would be both. Where clairvoyance is seeing symbols. Clairaudience would be hearing things. I have both. Sometimes I say in readings like I'm seeing a red rose. That is clairvoyance. Clairaudience, I'm hearing this, right? That has happened. And I feel like there's something around those lines that is waking up for you. Oh, that is great. So we actually have manifestation skills unlocking too. Really nice. I feel like a part of it is going to be through creativity. Okay. I feel like a lot of it is going to be through creativity. And creativity doesn't have to be something about like using arts or whatever, or being an artist. It can be simply about innovating your path, innovating your day-to-day life, right? But I feel like there's definitely something here that is unlocking for you when it comes to you manifesting stuff. And for example, sometimes just to give an example, one of the things that I see for myself is when I'm writing, like, for example, a novel, which I do more as a hobby than anything serious. When I use that, I actually then go back a few months later and it actually happened. So that is a way for me to manifest, and I didn't even know it, right? Until I discovered it. But it could be something like that. It doesn't even have to be that you're an artist, but just writing a scripting letter to the universe about something that you want to accomplish in the past, but being grateful for it in the present moment, that can attract a lot. I definitely feel like there's something about your vision. So clairvoyance could be something that is unlocking for you, okay? But be open to your intuition in general, all right? But to recap, this month we have some passions coming up, okay? Some new things that you may be excited about. Definitely pursue them, all right? This could lead to a new path, to a new destiny, to a new mission, whatever you want to call it, okay? It could lead to new opportunities as well, especially when it comes to money. But your manifestation skills are advancing, your intuition is advancing, your communication with your guides is advancing, your clairvoyance especially, I feel it could be blossoming. Karmic cycles coming to an end, so you could really be moving forward away from this situation. And I feel like your life is going to get a little bit of a lightness, right? Because I don't think we're always supposed to know where our path truly leads. I feel like that's something for us to discover along the way. But one thing is for sure, you're going to have a big communication with your guides. You're going to have a big openness to them, okay? So don't be afraid to ask for signs. Don't be afraid to talk to them, okay? You're welcome. You're really welcome. And it does appear that things will start to become a little bit easier when it comes to your finances, okay? I feel like it is through these new passions, through these new excitements that come up to you, through these innovations, you're going to get a lot from that, okay? So, really hope this helped. I actually feel called to give you a little, hang there. Yeah, so one thing is for sure, the separation was definitely holding you back, okay? Or the connection was definitely holding you back. That was one of your constraints on your finances, okay? But things are getting into balance, all right? So don't be afraid to ask for advice from your spirit guides, okay? Since you do have this openness to gifts and to intuition, it's definitely going to be important. But things are definitely going to come into balance, okay? So it's that financial constriction, that blockage is not going to last for much longer, especially because we have the Tower, okay? And the more you follow that passion and you put yourself in good vibes, in good energy vibration, the more it's going to be released, and it's going to be like, okay, things finally kind of have a way forward, okay? And I feel like you're going to start feeling that this month, okay? So let's move forward. I may not be here for much longer. So let's see here. What else do we have? I may just do like 1 or 2 readings, and then we're going to go. So let's see. Hang there, because now I have to figure out where we were. Okay, so we have occult 45. Let me just check, because I don't want to, jump anyone. So royalty baby is, Bernie is, Lucky is. Yeah, it's the occult. Okay. So let's see here. What do we got? Hang in there. I just need to drink a little bit more water. All right. Let's go. So, what should you know about the person on your mind? All right. Let's see here. Okay, that explains it. That explains it a little bit. I feel like there's too many people. I don't know if it is from your side or if it is from them, because I feel like this is almost for you. We have new love here. New person, beginnings, new chapter. And this may actually be like so many different people, because on one side, we have this energy here. Sorry, regrets, apology, forgiveness, sour, resentment, anger, hurtful words. So there is definitely someone here that you're in separation from, in whatever way that is. But there is definitely someone here that I feel like they do regret something that went down here with you. I feel like they said some things that not that they shouldn't. I feel like they should have said that, but they didn't want to say it. It's more like that. Because I feel like in some way it revealed something true to them that I don't think even them knew that it was true to them. Like, in a sense, they said something that they didn't want to say it, and they may have thought that it was because, oh, I said it, but it just slipped. It wasn't really true. It was actually true. And they said it in the heat of the moment. They said it, they said it somehow. And it was meant to be said, because I feel like this person was kind of blocking you in some way. And I feel like because of this person, now you're aligned. You have this higher self over here, spiritual growth, aligned ascension. So you are definitely aligned, and this is beautiful. We have fate, luck, destiny, meant to be. You're aligning with something really beautiful, and I feel like it's this new love. It's even a 44 number. So, it's even a 44 card. There we go. So I feel like you're really aligning with something really powerful, really stable. Another 22 over there. We have fantasy here, daydreaming, fantasies, future. I feel like this new person is very much aligned with you. And I feel like you can have, I actually feel like you may already know this person in some way. And the door is opening up for love. But I feel like a lot of fun times are ahead for the two of you. I feel like there is a really beautiful bond that I feel like it starts as friendship and has this really close connection, really great vibes. It's like you get each other, you feel good about each other, you feel, you get each other, you just understand each other, And I feel like all of this is possible because you've moved forward in your journey, right? Now you're a different person. I feel like you've learned your lessons. You're really rising up. However, I feel like from your side, there could be some confusion here. Because again, these energies, these two different energies are on your sphere, per se. Okay? So is there some confusion about who is the right person? About, is there any future with this person right here? There could be some confusion about that. And that would be something good for you to clear up. Like, really be sure around who you really want, about the qualities of the person that is like your dream person that you really want by your side, you know? And then really figure out if this person right here is the person that aligns with that, or if this person right here is a person that aligns with that. Whether you know them or not, just understanding that that potential is there, you know, that that person is there. I don't think it's this right here. Okay? But let's do this through phases. So, in general, what do we need to know here? Yeah, so I feel like you're really being able to manifest like a really bright future for you. There's a lot of happiness ahead for you. A lot of, a lot of love. You know, there is this accomplishment of like what you've been looking for, what you wanted. It is out there. And it is at your reach. But there is a confusion about the step to take first. You know, which next step to take? How does this progress? What is the right path, right? There could be a bit of fear and overthinking here around, am I making the right move? Is this really the right path for me? What if I miss out on an opportunity? You know, you could be overthinking and thinking so many things that could go wrong, thinking so many things that could happen, that happened, you know, and I feel like it's important that you kind of sit yourself down, you know, and really like, okay, let's stop and let's make a list. Who do I really want as my partner? Not in the sense of this person or this person. No. Who do I really want as my person? Are they kind? Are they funny? Are they nerds? Are they athletes? Right? What are they into? Who are they? Are they a family person? Do they have a good relationship with their mother? Right? Who do you want by your side? That is the first question that is going to clear up a little bit the path ahead. Then let's ask a little bit about these two individual people. So about this person right here of the sorry and sour. Maybe number 6 is significant for that person, or the letter S. But yeah, I would definitely have a separation here with disappointments, regrets, right? We have here the 6 of Cups. And I feel like this person does want to come forward with an apology and kind of work on things with you. They really want to stabilize something here. Do you? Because the Lovers is about a choice. It's not their choice. It's not the universe's choice. We have free will. So this is your choice, right? The Lovers here, it is the spiritual card that allows us to be humans, if that makes any sense, right? So there is not this, obligation to be with someone. It's all up to you. It's the card that gives us the free will. So this is not necessarily, we have the King of Swords, not necessarily a decision of logic. It's a decision of your future. I've been saying this a lot. It's like a lot, not in the readings actually, but in my personal life, I've been saying this a lot about this is my future. You know, about the things that I have, about the things that I want to have. This is my future. And I feel like it's a little bit of this showing up here. What is your future? Who is that person? Okay? What do we need to know about this person over here? We do have the 5 of Swords here. I feel like there is more, I don't want to say infatuation, because I don't think that is true. It's not addiction either. There could be a sense of codependency. To be honest, I feel like this person could be attached to a lower version of you, if that makes any sense. To a version of you that had that wound and had that insecurity and had that mindset, right? And maybe you're not that person anymore because you're growing. So is this person still aligned with your growth? Is this person still aligned with the person you want to be, right? Because there's something shifting here. And what they used to align with, does it really align with you? Still? Okay. I feel like those are important questions for you to ask yourself. Let me tidy these cards up. And now let's look into this new love that we have here. Wow. I hope that's a good wow. I hope that's a good wow. Let's see here. What can you tell us about this new love, fantasy, beautiful energy here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, we have this right here. Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Pentacles. So, where before there was this idea of a future, this is the future, right? See how everything kind of comes back around? This is future. And I feel like this right here, this other energy, first of all, it's very tense. And it's, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, you know that difference in the body language where it's like this, but then you have this, right? It's like your whole energy shifts. And with this other person, it's just like, with this person, it's like you immediately feel lighter. And this is future, right? So the wheel here is aligned with healing. It's aligned with alignment. It's aligned with your heart, with commitment. It's aligned with so many beautiful things. It's going to have a lot of hard work. I'm not going to lie about that. This, not a pun intended, but this could be related to career. So this could be someone from your career environment, work environment, whatever. But this is going to be a lot of hard work because I feel like you both have things to figure out about yourselves. This is a work in progress right here, this ascension, okay? So I feel like you're becoming this person. This new love is becoming themselves. And this is a journey that I feel like you're kind of going to go through together. And there are going to be triggers, there are going to be wounds coming up, insecurities coming up, but you're always going to be able to work on things together while having independence and space to be yourselves. And like we said, maybe here there was some sense of codependency. There was some sense of a lot of wounds and insecurities that could not be released. They just existed, right? And maybe were created there. Here, they are released. They are transmuted. They are healed. And again, you just get each other with this 8 of Wands, endless talks over and over. And this is a beautiful leap of faith. This is a really amazing energy. They know how to be fun, how to be lighthearted. They also know how to get down to business and be serious. So this is an adult. It's not that they are not an adult, but this is someone that is like, yeah, stable, centered, that kind of thing. This is someone that it's a bit wobbly, okay? So anything else you can tell us about this new love, about this person? Who are they? So we have a lot of earth and fire energy coming through. That's all we have, actually. So a lot of earth and fire, for sure. I feel like they're kind of picking themselves up when it comes to finances. Okay, we have over here the 5 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. They're kind of trying to figure themselves out when it comes to that. Again, they're healing, they're growing, they're evolving. And I feel like they're doing a really amazing job because they're becoming this King of Pentacles. We also have Magician and Hierophant. This is someone looking for commitment. Not that they're religious, but I feel like they are aligned with that idea of, not necessarily getting married, having children, but having something to look out for, right? Having this future together. Definitely looking within themselves when it comes to self-love. There's something about style. They could dress really nicely. But I feel like they're improving that. So maybe before they would just like put a t-shirt and some sweatpants, and now they're like, okay, let's actually put some effort into this, right? They're actually starting to improve their image a little bit more. Let's see, is there anything else you can tell us about this person? Who is this person? So I actually have light hair. Oh my goodness. We have Scorpio here. I actually don't see a lot of Scorpio in the cards. Maybe some Scorpio energy. We have brown eyes. And apparently we're not supposed to know anymore. So, yeah. So let me just at least try and figure out if you already know them. That was fast. So I actually don't think so you know them that well. I feel like this is someone that you used to be friends with, or you used to have something with, but it was a really long time ago. I don't think you know them that well, because this could have even been like classmate, for example, and you just like existed in the same classroom, that kind of thing. So you may already have seen them, but I don't think you know them in the sense of you're already besties, living your best life. Probably not, okay? But there may already be some sort of history there, all right? So this was kind of a look into your overall love life, I guess. But I hope it helped. I hope it made sense. We have twin flame here. This, I heard you're on the right path. Okay, so that is it. Let me see, what time is it? I think, yeah. So I actually have to go. So this was really nice. It was really nice to catch up with you guys. Let me actually, I just remember now to log into my email. So I don't know if anyone, no, okay. There were no PayPal stuff. That's good, because I only remember now to open up my email. You're so welcome. I really hope it helped. But yeah, so thank you so much for everyone that has joined us. Today was, I don't know if it was a bit of a shorter one, because usually our lives go how long? 2 hours? Yeah, around 2 hours. It was a little bit shorter, but we have to go. So again, thank you so much for everyone that was here. Thank you for everyone that donated, that placed their questions. I really, truly appreciate it. I hope you have a, okay. Okay, so I guess we have a donation now, so we have to do it. But this is really going to be the last one, okay? Please, because I have to go. Let's see here. So just real quick. Anything you need to know about your future when it comes to money and relationships. So career, let's start with career. Okay, so we have over here karma, past, this is my love deck, so let's just take it with a little grain of salt. But karma, past love, we have intimacy. I feel like there's something you haven't explored about yourself when it comes to career. And I feel like there could be something you're doing, not necessarily out of routine, but I don't know. It's almost like you're on the same job for 25 years. And after those 25 years, you're just there because you've been there for the last 25 years. You know, it's not really, it doesn't really have any fulfillment attached to it necessarily. It doesn't really have any passion attached to it necessarily. There's just the pattern. There's just a familiarity to it. And I feel like there's something a little bit about that here. So you could be in a place in your career where you're just that because you're there. It's already there. And I feel like there is a passion, there is a gift, there's something in you that is kind of being awakened, that is kind of being brought up to life within you. And it's an awakening. Okay, so it could change a lot of things in your life, a lot of things in your career for sure. It could bring a lot of opportunities forward. Yeah, look at that. We have the Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles. There are new opportunities showing up that are going to bring you a lot of money. But there is an openness to this level up that is needed. Okay? So there are new gifts being brought up here. I don't think you're ready for them. Could you tell us a little bit more about them? funny enough, I feel like it's something you manifested. But I think you manifested something perhaps general, like, oh, I want money, or oh, I want to be in a good place with my career. Oh, I want to be happy. I want to be satisfied with my career. I want to be fulfilled. You could have manifested something general, but now what you manifested was actually this, a new, completely different opportunity. This is something, this Ace of Cups is reminding me of a baby, maybe something to do with babies, I don't know. But it's something completely new. I feel like you're going to have to learn about this. You're going to have to kind of step up when it comes to this, and maybe not start from fresh and from blank canvas, but it's going to be completely new. I don't think you've ever done anything about this career related. Okay? So new gifts are opening up for you when it comes to your career. And what is stopping you when it comes to this is that you're attached to this, okay? To your familiar career, to your known path, okay? So I feel like your advice here, let's actually get some advice. I feel like your advice here is open up your horizons, okay? Yeah, move, okay? Gift yourself, be creative, open up, speak to yourself. What do I like? What do I love? What are my interests? And then put in the effort, okay? This is going to require a lot of hard work because, again, it's going to be brand new. So where maybe some people that start in this career went to college and took a major about that or have some knowledge about that, you may not. You may have to learn from this. But I feel like this is sort of like a gift, so you're natural at it. So it's going to be very easy for you to learn and for you to pursue things in that direction. Okay? So that is career. You have some pretty fun stuff coming up. Let me just ask some timing for you. Page of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. So this could actually be like a hobby. No, maybe not a hobby, but something you did as a child. This is kind of giving me that vibe. Something you did as a child and are really natural at it. And if you put in the effort, I feel like your life could be really changing. So this next month is going to be really important for you to kind of revive these things. And then the upcoming 7 months are going to be determining this whole thing. Okay? So keep your eyes, intuition, ears open, okay, for all of these things. They're definitely showing up, okay? So let's see here when it comes, to relationships. So some obstacle is lifted in your love life. There is definitely a new start here, whether it is with someone new or in your relationship. There's definitely a new start here. And this could have something to do with a little vacation, a little travel. Something you're not expecting is coming up here. And I just said that for career too. So your near future is definitely surrounded by a lot of unexpected things. But there's definitely something here around a vacation. I feel like it's going to bring you closer to someone. It's going to move things along. Yeah. So there are a couple of things here. And so this vacation could actually be in a more symbolic way than actually a true vacation. With the Seven of Swords and Nine of Wands, this is definitely saying that I feel like there are a few limiting beliefs here for you to kind of figure out. I feel like these are the obstacles that we were talking about. There was, and maybe is still, some type of blockage when it comes to your openness to love. And I feel like I'm just repeating myself. But I feel like there's some wound here that you're not really looking into. And it's something that gets you into this kind of, not necessarily fly mode and always running away, but it's something that is not healed. And it's something that causes friction. So whenever there is a trigger, whenever there is something, a situation that shows up and it's like, oh, a new person shows up and they ask you on a date. It creates friction. It's a trigger. And so you project and you reject it. You reject that person, right? And not only when it comes to love, for example, there's an argument because something happened about a wound that is not healed. So when that situation happens, an obvious and simple example is, for example, cheating and being jealous, right? Some situation that could cause jealousy happens, and instead of dealing with that situation, you react and you project that insecurity into that person, into that situation, whatever. So there are a few things here that are holding you back and could cause some conflict in the future in your relationship, okay? But there's definitely some lightheartedness coming to this. I don't think you're expecting this person. They could be completely different from what you're counting on. And how things unfold, I feel like it's completely different from what you're counting on or from what you envisioned, in a sense. Maybe you had this expectation of, oh, it's going to go this way and I'm going to meet them in this place. I'm going to be wearing that thing and we're going to connect really quickly. When maybe you're going to meet abroad, you're going to be drinking a soda and you're going to hate them, right? It could start completely different from what you expect. So keep your expectations down, okay? And I don't think you're going to hate them, okay? So that is just an example, because I feel like you're actually, again, you're connected. There's something about a bond being deepened here, a bond being created, and just like you're intertwining with each other. So there is something here that is really kind of bringing the two of you together. There is something here that is bringing like action. I don't know, there's passion, there's sparks flying, but I feel like your brain is going to get in the way of this, okay? So whatever this new start is, right here, I feel like you're going to get in your own way, all right? So for that not to happen, we need to take care of this, all right? So all of this to say, there is a new beginning in your love life that it's going to freak you out. This is a very summarized version. A new beginning in your love life, it's going to freak you out, and you could push this person away in one way or another, okay? So, time to look at what is holding you back when it comes to love. How do you view your past? What are your wounds? What are you frightened of? What are you hesitating about? Okay? What scares you about love? All of those things are important, okay? So let's see here. Any advice when it comes to love? So we have learned the lessons, exactly. Look at your past with a view of wisdom, with a view of this happened because it had happened, it had a reason for it, and I'm grateful that it did, okay? We also have take a step back, relax, and eat pizza. Allow this new beginning to come forward. Gift yourself that new beginning, okay? And then with follow your intuition, excuse me, with follow your intuition, there's really this energy of be open to it. You're going to feel that it's right. All right? Your brain is going to be telling you something completely different. All right? But you're going to feel that it's right. All right? Okay. So, I hope this helped and resonated. Hi, the love. Thank you so much for your generous donation. But Karen, I really hope this helped and that it resonated. I hope that it was what you were kind of counting on here. And I wish you all the best. And thank you for being here. Thank you for your donation. I really appreciate it. So, you guys, I really have to go. But, let's get here into your message, the love. Hopefully it will be the last one, because I've been saying this now for the last 2 readings. But let's get here into the love and see what your guides, what your angels have for you. So what do we need to know? I actually feel called to use you. So I actually feel like you have a blessing your way. And then we actually have this, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. I don't know if you're trying to manifest something, to create something, to start something, like to bring something into your life. It's coming. I was getting a sense of a blessing. What is this blessing? And I kid you not, but the blessing card kind of wanted to flip. That's awesome. We have clarity and we have willpower with talent over here. Bottom of the deck. Oh, Jesus. So I feel like the blessing that is coming through, I feel like it's this kind of, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. It's like you're already doing it, but I feel like the blessing that is coming to you, especially coming in a sense of clarity, especially coming in a sense of, all right, now I know that I'm already doing it. Now I don't have to overthink because I know that I've got this, right? And I feel like that is the clarity. So I guess some confidence is also on the way. I guess some, I don't know, just this sense of, okay, this is it. This is really my path, and I'm totally okay with whatever happens, right? So you may also start seeing some signs and synchronicities. Definitely pay attention to it. Pay attention to babies. Also, when is the next full moon? We just had a full moon, actually. But the full moon on the 23rd of May could be relevant to you. Okay? So that could be the point where all of this kind of comes through and floods you in with all of these blessings. And, all right, this is it. Now I have the freedom. I believe in myself. I'm treating myself right. And I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling powerful. Okay, I've got this. There is so much like sureness here that I feel like your guides want to talk about. And the thing is, that sureness is not something that comes and then you're on the right path. You're already on the right path, right? But I feel like your brain could be tricking you there a little bit. And that's where this card comes in. The child within, inner mother, innocence, gentleness, tenderness. I feel like there is a need for you to be a little kinder to yourself. You're already doing great, okay? And a part of you could be, I don't know, like, I feel like you're minding yourself in a sense that I feel like you're already doing things. I don't know, you're already doing things and maybe expecting the worst. You're already doing things, and if something bad happens, you're already like, see, I knew it. I'm not good enough, right? It's like you find failures and things not working out for you in a, like, it's the same as I'm not good enough. It's the same as, of course, it's not for me. What was I thinking? When in reality, it was your angels protecting you. It was your angels redirecting you and adjusting, kind of making the boat go left and right as you were on the right path. So all of the failures, all of the things not working out, it was you on the right path, right? So I feel like you're already kind of minding yourself. And if something doesn't work, kind of get bogged down because, okay, so this is a sign that I'm doing everything wrong. This is a sign that I don't deserve this. And I feel like there is a need for you to be proud of yourself for everything that you've already done. There is a need for you to just appreciate how far you've come, appreciate your growth, appreciate everything that you've already built, everything that you've already created. Because we have this baby here, and that is definitely about babying yourself, right? And treating yourself as a child, calming yourself, reassuring yourself, being kind to yourself. But there is this feeling of a birth of something. And I feel like it's a birth of a new life, a birth of those blessings, a birth of what you're trying to manifest, but also a birth of a new version of you. And I feel like that new version of you is so confident, is so sure. Of course, we're always going to have insecurities and doubts and that kind of thing. But I feel like now you lean a lot more into the boat and you're like, it's part of it. Hands up. I'm not going to try and kind of control the boat and, oh my God, we're going to die. No. I got this. I'm supported. Right? So I feel like what's coming here and what your angels kind of want you to know, it's like, we got you. It's okay. Everything's okay. Right? So I feel like a little bit of a homework for you would, in one sense, perhaps I talked this in another reading, pride journaling, okay? Every single week, every single day, whatever you prefer, 3 things that you are really proud of yourself for. Gratitude journaling is also great for you to always throw in there daily. Like just 3 things you're grateful for that day. It always gives us this reassurance that our life is filled with positivity if we look at it, okay? And that can also really help you out. And I feel like another homework would really be for you to see your progress. So compare who you are today to who you were like 2 years ago, 2 months ago, whatever makes sense to you. You can even compare yourself to like when you were 15 and who you are now. If you're not 15, I don't know. But you know, who you were when you were like really young, and now looking at yourself a lot of years ahead. And look at all of the progress. Look at who that little child was and who you are now. Look at all those little dreams that child had and all of the dreams that you've already accomplished, right? I feel like that would, I don't know, that could help. I feel like that would be a good homework for you. And maybe affirmations in the sense of my angels always have my back. Everything is always working out for me. If it's not happening, it's not for me. It's my guides, my angels saying, hey girl, I gotcha. Okay. So let's just pull some tarot in the middle of all this to see what else we have. So we have the 6 of Pentacles here. We have the Knight of Swords, 6 of Wands, and the High Priestess. So first of all, angels are always with you, okay? And again, pay attention to synchronicities, to signs. Don't be afraid to ask for signs like, hey dude, am I on the right path? If I am, please show me a pink rose. And you know that you're not going to see pink roses just lying around, right? Don't be afraid to ask for those signs. They will provide it to you. And I don't know if you're religious or not, but praying, some sort of praying could be really helpful. And praying doesn't have to be religious, by the way. It's just about like asking, hey, please support me. If I'm on the right path, please show me a sign. Show me something that tells me, hey, everything's okay. That kind of praying, that kind of just asking for something, asking for something to lean on, that can really help. And it can soothe your mind, I guess. But you are definitely headed on a lot of success, okay? A lot of growth, a lot of things accomplishing themselves and being like stabilized. We have this Knight of Swords. Things are faster than you think. Because again, you're already doing it. So it's not a matter of your guides having to be like, oh, there they go. Okay, now we have to redirect again. No, they're just like, all right, live to the left, live to the right. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Great. I was so weird today. I don't know, but I like it. But your guys are just there supporting you because they don't really have to do anything. You're already there. All right. So let's ask some advice from here. And I'm also going to pull some self-care. So we have, yes, this is real. You are on the right path. Talk job. I'm worth more, so never settle for anything less than you deserve, okay? With this 6 of Pentacles, it can sometimes be seen as charity, as just giving, so you can have this sense of superiority. There you go. And this could come in so many shapes, right? Someone complimenting you just so you can compliment back. Someone giving you, I don't know, a promotion just so they can feel better about themselves, anything like that. Okay, so never settle for anything less than you deserve. Okay, stand up for yourself whenever you need to and whenever you must. But with this healing, again, it's time to look into that overthinking a little bit. Okay, it's time to look into that minding yourself, and start to treat yourself a little bit more gently. Maybe another homework: write yourself a letter. Every single day, every single week, whatever you prefer. But write yourself a letter. Dear me. Actually, I do that. I write letters almost every single day when I have the patience to. But along with my affirmations, along with the affirmations, I do affirmations. I write a letter to money, to myself, to my father, to love. Now I don't write a letter to love in some time, but to whatever energy I'm trying to connect with. And then I write 3 things I'm grateful for every single day. It works, has a dime, and life is like much lighter. Okay, so writing a letter to yourself can also be very positive for you. Okay, so we were talking about the full moon on the 23rd. It was for you, right? Because we have the moon. So just saying. But we have divination and we have sing. So maybe using music can also help you heal a few of these things. Okay, we also have oils. That may also help out. Okay. So subliminals, binaural beats. On YouTube, on Spotify, you find like hundreds of different things for different stuff. So binaural beats for healing, whatever. Subliminals for manifesting, whatever, right? So you find 100 of those things. We have divination over here. So working with tarot, with oracles can really help. We have psychic power. Really trust in your intuition. Connect with your guides. Don't be afraid to ask for messages, for signs, for whatever it is. Alrighty? So you're doing really good. Please believe in yourself. Okay? So I really hope this helped. Beautiful reading. Thank you. And I thought so too, because this is your energy. So you're in a beautiful time. You're in a beautiful energy right now. Really enjoy it. And see yourself as being in that beautiful energy. Okay? Because this reading is only beautiful because you are beautiful. There you go. Jabam. So, Johnny Blaze, we have another one. I'm not going to get out of here today, am I? Not to say, I mean, John, I'm sorry. You could be popping up just now. This is nothing against you. It's just that if you're just popping up now, I was saying, like, for the last 2 readings or so, that I was gonna go. This is my last reading. And then another donation shows up. I'm just gonna go. I gotta go. Another donation shows up. So, yeah. But hi, Johnny. So, let's get into your reading. But thank you so much, DeLove, and Karen. Thank you for your donation, but especially the love. It was very generous, so thank you so much for that. And I really hope that it helped, and that it was very worth your money. Okay? So, let's get here into Johnny. Yeah. It's okay. You don't have to apologize. I'm sorry. Because you just came out of the blue, and I was like, oh my goodness. But let's get here into your reading. So, all right. So, Johnny, let's see what we got. Wait, I just have to shuffle another deck, because then I feel like energy is, or the energy clearance is incompleted. So, there you go. Now it feels lighter. You also need to be shuffled. Hang in there. There we go. Yeah, this feels much better. Okay, Johnny, let's go. Okay. We have a flipper. Okay, so, answering your second question, will she ever express those feelings to you? That is a little bit undecided because of this card right here. I feel like she's really scared that you're going to receive them so bad. That you either don't feel the same way, that you're not going to understand what she has to say. There's like a feeling of, I don't know, I feel like she's a little scared. That it may not be reciprocated, that you may not understand what she's saying, that kind of thing. But in the end, I mean, we have travel, we have honeymoon, we have past life. I feel like there's a big connection here. And she's definitely feeling that. She's feeling a strong bond towards you. I feel like you also make her very happy. And there is this feeling of wanting to take things to the next level, wanting to take things in a different direction. Oopsie. But I feel like there's a big fear that as much as, you know, she appreciates herself and she's working on herself and that kind of thing, there's a fear that you may only see her as a friend. And I also feel like as much as she wants to push things to the next level, there's also a feeling or fear that she may not be good enough. So I do feel like she's been working on herself, on her self-love, trying to just be good with herself, you know. There's still a few wounds to heal, and part of her feels like she's not good enough, like she has to heal all of those things for her to then be able to be in a relationship, which is not true. But there's a strong fear around those thoughts. And like you don't see her, again, that you just see her as a friend, that you don't see her for all the potential that she has. She's a very insecure person, I'm getting. She has a lot of like wounds to tend to, which and again, it's this thing, it's like she has, I don't know if she has any sort of like Virgo placement, but I'm getting a little bit of that. Because I feel like she has this little thing where she's like really trying to work on herself and doing all the nice work and all that thing. But then at the same time, she's like, oh, but maybe what I'm not doing is not enough. You know, maybe what I'm doing it's not working. Right? There is this feeling of she kind of, we were just talking with the love about minding herself, and it's kind of what's happening here. I feel like she's minding herself. She's seeing progress, but then at the same time she says like, oh no, that's not good enough, I need to be better, right? And I feel like that's a part of her that always gets into this place of I'm not good enough, Johnny is not gonna be into me, Johnny is not gonna want me, Johnny doesn't feel the same way, right? As much as she's trying to work on herself, there are always these bad thoughts going on. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. So, we also have here, I feel like a part of her always gets into this place. Aw, that's so nice of you, Karen. Great advice. There we go. But I feel like a part of her, because she's already in this place of you don't feel the same way, you're not gonna, be into her the same way because she's not good enough, she's awful, and all of those things. I feel like she's already kind of pushing the possibility of things moving forward to the next level to the side. And even though she's seeing things leveling up and she's wanting to pass more than a friendship to more, right? Even though she's seeing those things, she's like, yeah, but like Johnny's just being nice because Johnny is nice, right? Johnny is just being nice because he's a nice person. It's not because, there's interest there. I feel like there's always this constant doubt of your feelings and that kind of thing. And then I feel like there's also a big focus on career and getting that portion of her life figured out. But I wonder if it is more has like an escape and has like a little bit of an excuse to not think about this whole situation and bug herself down, that kind of thing, and keep reminding herself that you're not interested, right? There is this kind of repeating thing to not think of you in a romantic way, even though that's kind of difficult. But she's really trying to move herself out of this idea, out of this illusion, It doesn't appear so, to be honest. It doesn't appear that she has a boyfriend. I feel like this sour over here maybe could be related to that rejection. In a sense, that she did have a boyfriend and she does know your feelings for her. So it's like maybe it's too late now, right? And there is always this kind of backing up of it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. To be honest, oh yeah, 3 of Swords, I don't think there's a boyfriend anymore. Especially with the 4 of Swords here, she's healing from that. And I feel like she is taking time for herself. And maybe a part of that thing of like, Johnny doesn't have interest in me, it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen, could be in a sense of fear of this just leading to another heartbreak and that kind of thing. The question here is, there is interest in you. There is a desire to move things to something a little bit more, but there's also a lot of holding back. A lot of, I'm not sure if this is right. I'm not sure if Johnny feels the same thing. Maybe this is not it, right? There is a big like avoidance of the subject, even within herself, especially within herself. That thing of, it's not happening, it's not happening. Anything else about her feelings? There we go. It's like there's a desire to build something here. Like, what is happening with these people? Like, most of the love readings today have been about, like, someone not doing the inner work. And someone not, I don't know, being so avoidant of their feelings and of the love and of relationships. That's what you get when you level up. And then you know, the other person is not leveling up. But that means that you are leveling up. So that's a positive side. But anyways, again, there is interest here. There is an interest to push things forward a little bit more than a friendship. But at the same time, there is a big avoidance on that. So I feel like that's actually ask for some advice. But I feel like your advice would be especially around, give this time. Don't push anything. You know, have here meditation. Absolutely. So we have, it is up to you. We almost have this thing of like, stop and learn the lessons. Like, what from yourself do you also need to heal, right? Are you totally ready and open for love? We always have insecurities and wounds to look for and to tend for, right? So what from your side do you also need to back up and look at a little bit? Okay, that's where the meditation comes in. How can you get better? How can you do more for yourself? Not to be open to love necessarily, but to be a better person, right? Because energetically, that pushes the other side of the rope to also do better, right? So that is another thing. And then with this, it's up to you. I feel like from her side, it's always going to be a bit fidgy. I feel like she's always going to be backing up herself and not really taking the action forward. So I feel like it is up to you. If you want to move things forward, I feel like it is up to you to push things forward in that sense. Okay? She's avoiding this big time. So yeah, answering your second question, will she ever express those feelings to you? Not in the near future. Not in the near future. Okay? So I feel like that advice from Kieran is actually pretty fitted here. You know, be there as a friend. Be there to, you know, support her. Be there to help her, especially because she's not without boyfriend. She could still be healing from that, right? And so she may be, you know, just wanting to take her time to clear that up so then she can be fully ready for that. At the same time, she's feeling like she's never ready for that, so it's a bit complicated. But be there for her. Be a good friend. Try to build that friendship. Try to build that relationship. And yeah. All right. So, thank you, Kieran, for your helpful and very insightful advice. That was really nice. But I really hope this helped, Johnny. And, oh my goodness. Look at that. We have soulmate. That's nice. But thank you, Johnny, for your support. I really hope this helped. And that, you know, it shined a little light on the path ahead and what is going on. But yeah, so it's now 5:22 over here p.m. So it seems like a good time to finish things up with the synchronicity. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Thank you so much for all the support. You're so welcome, Johnny. And I'm really glad that you're part of the nest and that you love our readings. But thank you, everyone, for your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the love you've shared here, and thank you for being such a nice and supportive community. Like, I really appreciate that. And that was my whole goal with this channel, with the Sunny Virgo, was to create a community like that where we can help each other out. So I'm glad that is what is happening. So yeah. But with that being said, I hope you had fun over here with your virtual whiskey, virtual popcorns, whatever you had at hand. And that is it. So I love you very much. I wish you all the freaking best. And hopefully, I mean, we have readings coming up every single day. So hopefully we'll see each other sometime this week, if not this week for the next one. But that is it. So, mwah, bye-bye.